morning, Tall Man Clan.
Good morning.
It is time for the next adventure to begin. Well, we had no time off from the last adventure to this adventure. Just a continuation.
Right?
I figure we didn't say hello to y'all yesterday or the day before because of the plane flight. We'll actually talk about getting off the Firenze on tonight's stream, which will be live from the MSC Seascape. Woohoo!
Right? Woohoo!
So we begin a back-to-back.
I'm so excited.
I know, right? But first, we must get there. So per normal, we figure we'd take you with us. We are currently on the Florida Turnpike, heading south. Down to Miami.
Yummy.
Heading for the MSC Seascape. Welcome. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Drive time, 3.5-ish hours. Depends what traffic's like when we get to Miami. Could be 4. A lot of times we'll go down the night before, get a hotel. But we decided not to.
I don't know about you, but I'm still on West Coast time.
Yeah, me too. We'll pull this out so you don't have to see the reflection. That's my little e-pass thingy for tolls.
Looks like a big ceramic pot in the back of that truck.
And cement mixer.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is.
Little baby one.
Good morning. Look at the moon in the top left-hand corner. Isn't that cool?
Little sliver.
It is a little sliver. Love that.
Well, knock on wood, we shouldn't have any deer sightings on this trip.
Oh, they usually stay in the trees.
Well, today will be a first if it ever
No, I
happens,
know,
but we've
right?
never seen deer on this road.
We haven't, but since you mentioned it.
Yeah. This area is too developed.
No, but a little bit further south.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody watching. We are on the Florida Turnpike heading south towards Miami. Final destination, the port of Miami. As we are about to go on the MSC Seascape.
Looking forward to it.
Yep.
This one is a back-to-back, so we should actually have a little bit of downtime.
Oh, yeah.
Being on the West Coast, streaming and the time changes, and boy, never felt rested.
Yeah, the Firenze was a little rough for us.
Yes, it was. Loved it, and I'd do it again, but man, was I exhausted.
I mean, not the ship. We enjoy ourselves, but like she says, with the time, streaming at 5 o'clock early evening, it just didn't allow for any real downtime.
It did.
During the day. And,
yeah, rushing, trying to get all of the videos and everything.
yeah, edited.
Right.
normally we would get that done, rest a little bit, then have dinner, then have a little bit of time after dinner to finish prepping the stream. We would come on at 9 o'clock Eastern time. And that's what we'll be doing here for the next 2 weeks.
Woohoo!
And then another day off or something like that. And then we're on a 10-day Southern Caribbean. Right?
I'm looking forward to the Southern Caribbean and the Cayman Islands.
Yes. 24 days on ships. We actually thought about taking the Bright Line down there, but it just didn't make financial sense.
Because we'd still have to have transfers or Ubers or something back and forth. And
Yeah, and we have a day off in between.
right.
To Uber to a hotel. If that's what we indeed decide to do. Uber for food. Of course, we could do like an Uber Eats for food.
We could. Is this the first time we've streamed on our way to a cruise ship?
I believe so, yeah.
It might be two. Road
That-
trip.
Huh?
Road trip.
Yeah. We had some challenges with our ticketing and such. So we're actually probably going to arrive a little bit earlier than we should. That's okay, we can just hang out there for a little bit. It's Saturday, so that port's going to be pretty busy.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be packed.
Yeah.
We're on our way to Miami if you're just joining us.
We just went through Orlando. We're on the Florida Turnpike. Good to see the sun come up. If I remember correctly, there's a couple of dead spots cell signal-wise on the turnpike, so hopefully we can stay connected the entire time.
Well, we're certainly going to try.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream. The live show. There's not much of a show today, just the drive. At least this morning. We will come on tonight, per normal. process of the Frenzy, the Carnival Frenzy, as well as embarkation of the MSC Seascape. I hope the Wi-Fi on the Seascape's a little bit better than the Seashore. It was great inside the cabin, but not in the outside areas of the ship.
True.
If you're part of the Tall Man Clan and you follow our live shows from the ships, we love to broadcast from public spaces, out and about, capturing some good views. But we gotta have good Wi-Fi. It's amazing we can do it at all.
It really is.
Yeah. Thank you, Elon.
Right.
Tampa or Daytona Beach? Going neither. We going to Miami.
Right. Miami, here we come.
As drives go, this is usually a pretty decent drive until you get down close to Fort Lauderdale. Then it starts getting really congested. Of course, we're going to be hitting it at rush hour traffic in the morning, so
At least it's a Saturday.
Oh, that's true. It's a Saturday. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. Sorry, Miami traffic sucks all the time.
It does.
But at 8 o'clock in the morning, Miami's a very late night kind of city.
They really are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's a little bit more quiet. Get down there around 8, sometime between 8 and 9. I'd say probably closer to 9. Thank you for all who are joining us.
Yes, thank you. Welcome. Can't have a long drive without the TMC.
No,
Tall Man Clan.
this is our first long drive with the new headlights too.
How do you know?
Put some new headlights on the truck.
All that nighttime driving we did, we blew one of them out.
Can't really tell at this point because there's a lot of street lights, but that's about to come to an end. driving, so I don't have my button. I have to behave myself.
Yes, you do. You like that button too much.
I think these lights are a little more white than yellow.
I agree. I think I like them. They kind of have that bluish tint to them. I wonder if our lights look blue as we're driving down the road.
I don't know. I don't know. Again, good morning, Tall Man Clan. If you're joining us, we've just gone through Central Florida. We're heading south to Miami on the Florida Turnpike. We are heading to the port of Miami, where we're going to be boarding the MSC Seascape for 14 days. It's actually two 7-day cruises, so it's a back-to-back. One of them's Eastern Caribbean, the other one is Western Caribbean. So we'll be coming to you live every night for the next 14 days, starting tonight.
What time sunrise is this morning?
I don't know. 6:37, somewhere around there.
I think Terrible Tom posts that. Sunrise, 6:42, so another hour.
Alright.
Current temperature is 69. And the high today, well, that's Orlando. There's
Miami.
Miami.
I'm sure the high in Miami is going to be mid to upper 80s.
Oh, no, it's actually 83 is the high today in Miami.
Oh wow, any chance of rain?
No, partly cloudy. Then around 2 o'clock it starts clearing up. 4 o'clock is mostly, it's sunny through the, pretty much till sunset.
Nice.
So we should have a good sail away party.
Yep. MSC does do a sail away party.
They do. Of course, I was thinking again we were going to be on Carnival.
Yeah, their sail aways aren't like Carnival, but it's still pretty fun.
It is.
At least it wasn't the seashore.
Yeah.
on the Florida Turnpike. We've just gone through Central Florida. We're about, I don't know, 210, 220 miles from the port of Miami. Is it me, or at least from the ports that we've sailed out of? The port of Miami, the closest to a major metropolitan downtown area. Well, no, I guess New York.
New York.
Yeah, it's right there.
It is. In New York, you walk out of the terminal and have to cross a busy street.
Yeah. I think it's been renamed. You see there's a little sort of sticker on the side?
Yeah, maybe so.
I mean, I've driven this route. You're with me most of the time. Hundreds of times. Well, me more than you, but still. My truck almost knows how to get there by itself. Deer.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
I had to open my mouth.
You did.
I've never seen deer on this trip before.
No. Of course, well, we're usually not driving this time of...
We have a few times.
Well,
but typically we've gone down the night before.
Yeah.
The day before.
Charlene, you are up awfully early. Or... up awfully late. I'm not sure which.
Yeah, she's getting ready for work. But...
Well, it's a Saturday.
Well, that's true.
But, I mean, people do work on Saturdays.
Is it 4:45 there, Charlene?
I believe it is.
Yeah. MSC Seascape, if you didn't know. And the Port of Miami. So we got about a 3-hour drive.
Yeah, we're going a little bit earlier than usual. We had a little bit of trouble with our tickets, and so we wanted to make sure we got there and got everything taken care of before we boarded. Charlene said up early. It's 5:45.
Oh, all right.
You're on the same time.
Yeah, same time.
Okay.
It's 5:45 here.
Yeah. Well, I am not an early morning person, so I'd be sleeping if I wasn't on my way to a cruise ship. Charlene says, off today. I go to bed early. Gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still on West Coast time.
Yeah. We just,
And yeah.
if you were with us for our live shows on the Frenzy, which is the Carnival Frenzy, brand new ship to Carnival. We just got off of that 2 days ago. Sails out of Long Beach. It was the inaugural cruise. And so we were there for a total of 8 days. Got there the night before, or the day before, so our internal clocks are a little screwy.
Yes, they are.
Just a little.
Well, we got up early yesterday morning, trying to get ourselves back on East Coast time. Well, it's kind of early. Not early like 5:45 early, but early for us.
Yeah.
And
Early for us when we don't have anything to do.
Exactly.
Yesterday was just decompression day.
Yes. And then took a nap in the afternoon because we were still tired.
Tried to.
Neither of us slept. And then tried to go to bed at a decent hour tonight, but
Last night.
But I don't know about that. I didn't sleep.
I slept a little bit. Too excited.
Right? Actually got up in the middle of the night and did my nails.
Did you?
I did. I couldn't sleep. I said, well, I just want to do something. Yeah, our internal clocks are definitely messed up.
Yeah. Well, we'll get back set here.
Right?
I feel like they've just recently repaved this.
I agree. And you can actually see the correction marks that they've got in there. They got to come back and touch up some areas.
Well, always they do 2 layers, right?
Yeah.
They grind off the old stuff down the base layer, then a final coat. That's the grinding you talk about to even it out.
It definitely looks like new asphalt to me.
Yep. And if anyone is joining us, new to the show or the stream, we are in transit, heading south on the Florida Turnpike, heading to the Port of Miami. About to get on the MSC Seascape. will be our 4th and 5th cruises with MSC, but our 3rd ship. The other 2 ships we've been on was the Seaside and the Seashore. We had a fantastic time.
Yes, we did.
Really. I can't speak for any of the other ships or any other experience anyone else has had, but our experience with MSC has been exemplary.
Yeah, it really has been. The old concrete can tell how much darker this is.
And thank you for the thumbs ups, by the way.
Oh yeah, thank
Appreciate
you.
that.
You know, it's funny when I'm looking at my phone, I don't see thumbs up on here.
Oh, really?
So I had to look at yours to see what you were looking at.
Interesting. Yeah.
You all for the thumbs up.
I don't need my glasses for driving, just reading.
Well, if I close the chat window, I can see
You
it.
probably see it, yeah.
Yeah. But with the chat window open, I don't see it.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We're about 30 minutes into our drive, approximately.
We've already seen deer where we've never seen deer before.
Yeah, see, you can see the old road.
Yes.
So yeah, it
Yes.
definitely was good.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, we won't have to worry about the deer on the side of the road. You gotta be kidding me. What is going on here? Y'all should start to see the sky lightening up a little bit. We're going to get a nice sunrise this morning as we head to Miami.
Yep, sunrise is supposed to be about 6:42 today.
Yeah, but you can already start to see the lightning.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
It's definitely getting brighter.
If we get lucky, we'll find a... Oh, I was about to say a decent place on the ship to see the sunset, but it'll already be dark. The Tall Man Clan that's with us now, we will be back on tonight from the ship. A live show, we'll broadcast. We'll get back to our normal 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Which we have grown accustomed to doing.
It's pretty early.
Yeah. When we were on the Forensic, we had to do 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which was 5 o'clock our time, just because of the dinner window. So we could have dinner in the main dining room. several sunrises.
Yes, we do.
The reason I'm not fond of a sunrise is the time that it happens.
Exactly.
Usually unconscious, or prefer to be. Which is probably also why we like the sunsets better.
Probably so. Well, I think here in Florida, the sunsets are prettier because there's always so much cloud cover and just the colors are just amazing. But usually the sun rises, there's not a cloud in the sky, and so it's just light.
Yeah. Because there are a few clouds back there.
There are.
So. Pretty vicious storm heading back to Florida from California on our flight the other day. Got some video of it. Probably put it in the stream for the live show tonight.
Yeah, that was impressive lightning.
Yeah. Followed by a lot of turbulence.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, both the flights, the one from LA to Vegas and then Vegas home, are not the smoothest, especially coming into Vegas. Oof.
Yeah, that was bumpy.
Shake, rattle, and roll.
Right? Thank goodness the rest of the flight wasn't like that.
Yeah. It's funny how the camera makes it seem so much lighter than it actually is. Joining us and you've never been on one of our drives, we're in a Ford F350 dually, and so if the camera is slightly bouncy, it's because I'm in a big truck. I haven't been able to find a mount that gets rid of all the bump. It's not bad, especially on Florida roads. But I know on some of the other drives we've done, the camera can get a little bouncy. It is a little bit hazy out, a little bit of fog. Well, we're at that time of year where changing from winter to spring or whatever, spring to fall, summer, where the nights are still a little bit cooler. The daytime gets pretty warm already for this time of year. And so, plus with the humidity, the dew points, it's a foggy time of year for us. You didn't tell us you were going to turn it on. We could have had a night light.
Don't worry, she likes the nightlight too.
Yep. Yeah, it actually got cooler.
Yeah, it did.
Well, the clouds are kind of cool. Too bad the camera can't see them.
No.
Let's see if we can get them.
They look like little monsters battling.
They do. So if you're just joining us, we are on the Florida Turnpike heading south towards Miami. We got about 190-ish miles to go. We prefer taking the turnpike over 95. Let's see if I turn the camera. Yeah.
This bad. One of my friends, just out of high school, driving down the road, and this big bird comes and flies right.
Excuse me. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome to the drive.
We are on our way to Miami to get on the MSC Seascape.
Yep. 14 days.
I always get the sea ships mixed up. The
Yeah.
seaside, the seashore, and the seascape. Charlene said, is there a secret to nighttime driving?
Not really. It can be rough. We do a lot of nighttime driving. I always have. I'm a night creature by design, I guess. I got a little vampire blood in me or something, I guess. So being up all night driving for me typically doesn't bother me. For those who throughout their life have, go to bed at 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night or whatever and sleep until, 6, 7, 8 in the morning, whatever it is, you may find it hard to drive throughout the night when your body's used to sleeping. I just don't sleep. So, outside of that, lots of caffeine. For me personally, too, I'm also sort of a goal-driven person. And so, when we do a nighttime drive, it's typically because we have to be somewhere at a certain time for a certain reason. So we have a goal to get there, and so that goal keeps me going. Man, speaking of bugs, look at that.
What am I looking at?
That
Oh, the splat on the windshield.
ew.
Charlene gave us a laughy face. I think that's a laughy face, or is that a crying face? I can't tell what that is. Yep, that's a laughy and a cry face.
Yeah. Well, like today, we thought about going down there last night and getting a hotel, and all the hotels close enough to the port, which if we made that drive, that's where we'd want to be, close to the port. Like $300 plus. Like, even though I was going to use the points on my credit card, I was like, it's just not worth it. So we're like, okay, well, we'll sleep in the RV, and then we'll get up in the morning and we'll make the drive. So the goal is to be there at a certain time.
Thank you for clarifying, Charlene. That was a laughing face.
She's talking about my vampire blood.
No, it was she gave us an emoji, and I couldn't tell what it was.
I know, but the emoji was, I think it's because I have
The
vampire blood in me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you're right.
For those who are with us, if you've never seen this part of South Florida from the Turnpike, as we get closer to Fort Lauderdale, down there in Hollywood, Florida, is the Hard Rock, and the hotel part of the Hard Rock is in the shape of a guitar. So that's coming up in a couple hours. It's very unique.
And Charlene gave us a bats
Yep.
for the vampire.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm Batman. Ugh. That was a good bump.
Yeah, it sure was.
Yeesh.
You did a good job of blending the road there.
No. Did not.
It looks pretty cool over there with the fog and the.
Yeah.
So you gotta
Can't.
follow it on the. It won't turn that far. have sunrise in about 25-30 minutes or so.
Well, of course, the sun is to our left, so
It is, so
I'm not exactly sure we'll get to see it.
yeah, that's true.
Or see it, you know what I mean? The dawn is upon us.
Yes, it is.
You are just joining us. It is a little bit foggy this morning. Not too bad. What is that?
That
Look
is
at that
a
truck.
road- Yeah,
I
that's.
know you.
Oh no, it's not. That's just a huge semi. I thought
Yeah.
it was like one of those, blockades, road construction
Yeah.
blockades. The moving trucks.
I know the camera probably didn't capture that good enough, but with our eyes, it was like, holy crap! Optimus Prime heading our way.
And I am not sure how to say your name. Amy FHS. I'm going with. Let me know if I said that. If that's how you want it to be said. Thank you for joining us. You said thank you for what you do. We sailed the Venezia last summer with our family.
Oh, awesome.
And your tips made it one of our most memorable vacations.
Oh, that's great.
That
Thank
is
you.
nice, thank you. We were able to maximize our time because we knew the ship. And she said Amy is just fine. So Amy, thank you. Thank you
Awesome.
so much for that feedback.
Yeah.
I really do appreciate it.
Ooh, it's getting real foggy
It
here.
is. Man, that's like you and the announcer's curse today.
Well, I didn't
First
say it
one
was
of the
going to
year.
be clear.
First one in the ear and then just a little bit of fog. Not too bad.
Still not too bad.
No, but as soon as you said that, it just literally got foggy.
We're in an area of Florida where there's a lot of agriculture, and so the additional moisture will coming off the crops and stuff create an extra layer of fog.
And that's the whole reason that we do what we do. When we go on cruise ships, we would always go through the videos that we could find and try to familiarize ourselves with the ship, and we just weren't finding videos that gave us the information that we were looking for. And so we try to get out there and make it easy for everybody. We try. Amy said the summer we sailed the Jubilee. Oh, this summer. Oh, very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We have been enjoying your videos as we prepare for our next adventure. This will be, your 5th cruise. Okay. This will
Excellent.
be your 5th cruise. Very nice. And the Jubilee is a beautiful ship. You're going to have a great time.
Yes. Yeah, we love Carnival's XL class ships. They really are special.
They are. So you'll have to let us know after you sail on the Jubilee if you like the Jubilee or the Venezia better.
That's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
Because they're
so unique.
Yeah, they're both completely, different and offer different things.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a Carnival experience, right? Because
It
it's a
is.
Carnival cruise line. That's a tough one. Once we get to the seascape down here in Miami and get boarded and do all our stuff on tonight's live show from the MSC Seascape, we will talk about our debarking, I don't know, whatever the word is, from the Firenze, which we just got off a couple days ago. Talk about that experience. As well as what it was like getting on the Seascape today when we get there.
Exactly.
I think it's going to be a little bit weird this morning because we are going to get there pretty early. I mean, GPS has us getting there around 9 o'clock. It's really probably about an hour earlier than we would normally go. We had some ticketing challenges, and so we just want to make sure everything's okay when we get there. Gives us some extra time in case there's something off.
Amy said, I will. We love the Venezia. I could be happy on any ship. Our first cruise was the Carnival Legend. I would like to try a cove balcony someday. I love balcony ham.
Oh yeah, the Cove balcony is...
That's our favorite. It really is.
I gotta tell you, once you go Cove balcony, you'll never go back. Nothing else compares. Really, it's such a unique experience to be, if you will, on the outside of the ship, so close to the water as it's, as you're whisking by at 18 knots. It's very, very cool. And I know the camera is nice to capture it, but it still doesn't know justice. It's amazing. The sound of the water and, oh yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously I like any kind of balcony, but
Yeah, of
balcony
course.
is my favorite.
Of course.
For sure.
We actually have a balcony on the Seascape. We thought we were in an inside cabin, but we have a balcony.
Amy says, I just worry about having to close it for bad weather. I would love being close to the water.
So we've actually never been in one where the captain had secured those outer hatches. I do know when we were on the Celebration,
The inaugural.
on the inaugural, we weren't in a cove balcony for that. I don't think so.
No.
But we spoke to some people who were, and the first few days were pretty crappy, and they did have those bulkheads closed the first couple days. Outside of that, I don't think it's anything you should worry about or be or consider it in the thought process of booking a cove balcony.
I've never once thought about having those doors closed.
No.
Not once.
No.
Amy said, that's great to know. Thanks. Next time for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our favorite balcony.
Yep. We tried to get it on the Firenze, but we couldn't. It was already sold out.
It's funny, the whole time we were on the Firenze, we were talking about being in interior cabins on MSC, and then we realized that we're actually in balcony
Yeah.
cabins.
Yeah.
on the MSC
Cabin? We
Seascape.
don't have to change?
Cabin. But it's the Princess ship that we have the inside cabins on.
Yeah.
Charlene said embarkation and debarking is very important. Her husband uses a scooter, so they need to know any challenges.
Sure. Which ship are we doing? Are we talking about the friends that we just got off?
Yeah, yeah. Charlene, let us know if you're talking about a specific ship. Let us know, because we are going to talk tonight in our live stream about disembarking from the Firenze and embarking on the Seascape. But let us know if you have any other ships that you were thinking of. Yeah, and that's why we like to do these videos, because it is important.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of our viewers do have mobility issues.
It's also why we try to video accessible cabins. Speaking of which, we haven't made our list.
Oh, yikes. I think we're in there early.
Yeah. Boy.
Charlene said, any you get on. We mostly cruise Carnival, but want to try others.
What's this?
What am I
Pigs.
looking at? It sure is pigs. 2 pigs right there.
Bacon.
Did you guys see those pigs?
I saw two decent sized black spots on the right, and I'm like, okay, that's something.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we do want to do as well, is to sail on other cruise lines. We like to be able to get a good bit of information on all of the lines out there for everybody.
Yeah. I don't know how we're possibly going to do it. Don't know how. I don't think I've ever said it during any of our live shows. But our goal is to do what we have been doing for the ships so far, but for all the ships, and develop the most comprehensive video library of all the ships. It's just, I heard it's 200 and something ships. And those are just,
The ones here in the U.S.
well, I mean, yeah, it's like, what? Carnival, Royal, NCL, MSC, Holland, Celebrity, Disney, Princess,
Yeah.
Virgin. Of course, some of these guys obviously cruise in Mediterranean, Europe, and all over the country. I mean, all over the world. But those are the main cruise lines here in the U.S. But obviously, there's also others like Viking and
Ida.
Oceana, Ada, yeah, Costa.
Yeah.
Many others, names that I'm just
Seaboard.
Silver Star,
Crystal.
Seabourn, yeah.
Yeah.
All the luxury cruise lines.
Yep.
But if we were able to do 12 cruises a year, it'd be another 15 years. and never mind the new ships that come out on top of it, right? Yeah.
We got our work cut out for us.
Right?
Charlene says we've done 16 Carnival and 1 Royal.
Wow. Nice.
Ah, very nice. Honestly, we haven't kept track.
I was just about to say something like that. I don't know how y'all keep tracking and count the numbers.
No.
I know we sort of used to, but we stopped counting a long time ago.
Yeah. More deer, 2 more deer.
I didn't see them.
Yep. They were next to the trees.
I mean, last year we did 9. When we're done with the Seascape and the Emerald Princess right after that, that'll be 7 so far this year. There's the word 8. We started cruising before the internet was a big popular thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so a lot of the early Lisa went on before she met me. I went on before I met Lisa, and several that we went on together when we first started cruising together. When we first got married. Those cruises don't show up online. They're just
That's true.
gone.
Yeah. That is true. Amy said the videos are so helpful. It is amazing to step foot on the ship you have never been on and be able to navigate it like you've been on it before. I can't wait to get to a point when I can stop counting.
Nice. We were at the okay, people. What are y'all doing here? We were at the Emerald and Diamond party on the Firenze, and there was someone on that ship that had been on 75 Carnival cruises.
Can you imagine 75?
Right?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Right? on one cruise line.
Yeah.
Which I can only imagine that's probably the only line he cruises.
Yeah, I would tend to agree.
But then, of course, you've got what's his name? Pretty much
Steve.
Yeah, Steve.
Uh-huh.
He's got more than that, I'm quite sure. He was on his 100th when we met him.
Yeah.
But of course, he wasn't on our ship, but yeah.
Yeah, and you talk about, being able to step foot on the ship and you know how to navigate it. That, in my opinion, that's huge, being able to do that, because it saves you so much time.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, for us we had done what we did on the Venezia. We didn't get lost one time on the Firenze because it's the same layout.
It is.
And so it was very easy for us to navigate and get around that ship.
Amy said, on our honeymoon, we had breakfast with a lady who was cruising instead of going into assisted living.
Oh, wow.
She was living on ships and visiting grandkids when she was aboard.
Nice.
We've met several people that have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've actually talked about doing that ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd love to be out full time.
Yeah. So the lady you met, do you know if she was on the same ship or was she changing ships and locations? I think most of the people we've talked to kind of floated around from ship to ship, and they may have one day that they had to get off and stay in a hotel in between cruises. That's the one thing that we had talked about, is would we go about doing that if we did decide to do that instead of assisted living? Would we stay on one ship or would we switch it up?
I think I'd want to switch it up.
I feel like, yeah, I think that would be the thing that we would do.
Stay on the ship for a month or something like that, right? And then transfer over to a different ship.
Amy says she believes she was changing ships. Yeah, I almost think you'd have to do that.
To me, it would keep things fresh.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, because if you're just, staying on one ship, and say it's in the Caribbean, you have, your Eastern and your Western and your Eastern and your Western. And
that's good to a point, right?
It is. Even the crew.
Pigs, a lot of them.
A whole bunch of pigs.
Whole family.
Yeah.
Mama and the little piglets.
3, 4, 5, 6, I think. I think there were 6, a mom and a bunch of babies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
even when you talk to the crew members, they work for 6 months and then they're off 3 or something like that.
Yeah, every contract's slightly different about that.
They are, and that allows them to be able to have some downtime, because if you're doing the same itinerary back and forth.
So let's talk this through, right? So for me, I'm not even sure I would want to do it all on one cruise line. But for the same purpose. True. I wouldn't want it to be the same old crackers, right? I'd want to break it up a little bit. To Lisa's point, like ships that do the Caribbean, they're doing 7-day itineraries, and they're typically switching one Eastern, one Western, Eastern, Western, Eastern, Western, Eastern, Western. But like the menus, it resets every 7 days.
Yes.
I mean, you'll literally be able to tell what day it is by the food they're serving on the ship if you're on that same ship for months at a time. Right? But if you're changing cruise lines, and I mean, maybe once a month, right? So you sail with Carnival for a month, then you sail with Royal for a month, and then you sail with Celebrity for a month. I don't know, right?
Well, that's true, because you are getting a different menu selection.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right? And different ports, different experiences.
Amy said even the same ship would be different people each time. Way better than staring the same 4 walls in a nursing home. That's true.
That is very true. That is very true.
Charlene said, we have pets, so I don't like to leave them for too long, but I could cruise full time. And then Amy said, I agree. I would get bored. I like variety.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like the view outside of my office window to change daily.
Yeah.
It would just be something you have to try. You would have to try and to sort of figure it out. Is the change of passengers weekly going to be enough change? Right? Or is it just not enough? I don't know.
Yeah. Amy said it's also cheaper than a home.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of people say that. I've never looked into pricing, but I've heard people say that.
Sorry for the bouncing. A bit of a...
The old section of the road. Not the nice new pavement. Maybe. Stay in your lane, Mr. Trucker. You're getting awfully close to my line.
I got turbo. I'm not afraid to use it.
Oh, I see why. It's because the barricade over there.
That is also, by the way, one of the goals with the channel. Is with its growth. You know, we hope to see it grow, but you know, we just keep on doing what we're doing, and we feel it'll grow. That it allows us to break off from our normal jobs. Lisa and I, new to our channel, we have full-time jobs. In the fall, and that's when we do all of our cruising. And so we like to get to the point where the channel is large enough that we're able to release those daytime jobs and do a couple cruises every month. It'll help us start knocking.
15 years down.
Yeah.
Right. Amy says, we live in Cleveland. We need to move closer to a port when we retire. I love driving to the ports.
Yeah. That's why we started also, when we're not on the ships, if we have the time, we do the ship departures. We just love watching them go.
Right.
Though it is a big tease because we want to be on them. Partially fulfilling, at least.
At least we get to see them.
Yeah.
Get some of them to blow their horns.
I can't speak for all the ports out there, but to our knowledge, I would say you'd probably want to come down and live close to Port Canaveral, because that is the easiest port to get in and out of to sit there and watch ships.
It is. I agree. Amy said, my husband and I are teachers. We have about 6 more years. We can't wait to cruise in the fall. Right? 6 more years. Teaching is a hard job.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way I could do it.
Well, by the way, I guess we should promote the group cruise.
Right?
If all y'all are watching didn't know, we're doing a group cruise in November of 2025. It's about a year and a half away. It's going to be out of Miami, where we're heading right now, on the Carnival Horizon. It's doing an 8-day Southern Caribbean itinerary. Deposits for cabins are only $50. We have insides, ocean views, and balconies available. We're not agents. Again, I don't know how much you know about us or don't know about us, so we have an agency that's doing this for us. If you're interested in joining our group cruise, send us an email to tallmanscruiseadventures@gmail.com. Basically our channel name @gmail.com. So tallmanscruiseadventures@gmail.com. And I'll forward you the contact information for Kathy. Kathy's the lady handling our group. And we're going to have a big old party.
We are going to have so much fun.
Yep, lots of events.
Yes. And Amy said, I agree. And I believe that was the part about Port Canaveral.
Port Canaveral, yeah.
Yes. Amy said, that sounds amazing. We will join you when we retire.
Save a spot for you 6 years from now.
That's right. Yeah, I guess that kind of is in the middle of school season, isn't it?
Yeah. Just before the Thanksgiving and holiday break.
Yeah.
So. Wow, water's low.
It is.
I don't think I've ever seen it that low. There's a little drainage canal to the right here on the Florida Turnpike. I've literally never seen it that low. It's crazy. Can I get rain down here?
Farmtograss.com. There was a nursery back over there too. I wonder if they're pulling the water from
Oh,
this
maybe.
area.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the sun.
Oh, I might be turning into it just the right moment.
Oh, lovely.
Well, I mean, for the sunrise.
For the sunrise, but not for you driving.
We'll actually turn
There it is.
the
Oh,
camera a little
yeah.
bit.
There we go. There's the sunrise.
And the bug splat.
Well, I don't notice the bug splat on the camera, so. There is the sunrise.
Good morning, world.
Right? That is a pretty sunrise.
It is.
Yeah.
Speaking of pretty, look at that cloud over there. Again, you guys aren't going to be able to see it. It's directly to my left. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Charlene said beautiful sunrise.
Right?
I agree. Oh yeah, now look, I've got a couple of bug splats over here.
Yeah.
Not nearly as big as yours though. That is
No.
a big old bug splat. Yeah, I'm thinking all this farmland is probably pulling the water from the canals.
Well, yeah, but it's been farmland forever. So, pulling water from the canal, they've always pulled water from the canal.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Right. all for the thumbs up. We do appreciate it.
Every little bit helps.
Yes, it does.
As we start on the new adventure.
Oh, look at those lines going across the top there.
Yeah.
That is a really cool sunrise. Wow. That is really cool. Amy said, I saw palm trees.
Who was that?
Amy.
Amy, yeah.
She said we were driving from south from Cleveland. We always play a game to see who can spot the first palm trees.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey, years ago, I learned this, I didn't know, but palm trees are not indigenous to Florida.
They are not.
They were brought here from somewhere else.
Yeah, they're so synonymous now with, beachfronts anywhere.
We were on that stretch of road back there at the perfect time.
I
Because we're
agree.
now not facing it anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
We were actually surprised, we were on the Firenze, that there's a couple days where it was so cold.
True. Yeah, especially we left Cabo San Lucas and it was hot.
Then,
And we left
an hour
at
and a half.
1:45
Yeah.
was last tender.
Yeah.
And then, about an hour and a half later, it just was so cold and windy. And just, I don't know what happened. Weather turned. they actually closed the
roof.
covering, the roof over
The Lido.
Yeah, over the Lido pool deck.
Approaching Fort Pierce and Okeechobee.
Okeechobee.
At least an exit for it.
Right. Woo.
What?
I turned around and looked at the sun, and it was like right in my eyes. Now I see spots.
I see spots.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, Port St. Lucie rest area. Good morning, those for joining us. We are on the Florida Turnpike heading south. Our final destination, the Port of Miami and the MSC Seascape. We're about to go on a 14-day Eastern-Western cruise. It's a back-to-back. First 7 days Eastern, second 7 days Western. Or I think is Western first? I think Western's first.
No, I think it's Eastern first.
Is it?
I believe it's Eastern's
No,
first.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
We're along for the ride. Warming back up.
True.
Those just joining us, let us know where you're watching from. We are on the Florida Turnpike heading south. We get another, I don't know, 120, 130 miles toward the Port of Miami. There you go, there's a sign that says 119 miles to Miami.
Timing is everything.
Yeah. Driving with your hazards on the turnpike. Interesting. Mentioned a little while ago, but I know there's a lot of new people watching. We get down into the Fort Lauderdale area, actually Hollywood, Florida, which is just call it Fort Lauderdale. The Hard Rock Cafe is down there. The hotel part of that looks just like a guitar.
It is the coolest building ever.
Yeah.
It really does look cool.
Yep, so you'll get to see that here in a while. Oops, somebody was bad.
Uh-oh. cruise daily, said Robert. Thank you.
You obviously made it home okay.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure meeting you and having you on the live show with us.
Absolutely. I hope your flight home was nice and smooth. Ours was a little rocky, but hopefully yours wasn't. Robert and I were talking, we're both still on West Coast time. We haven't adjusted yet.
Man. I guess the speed limit is just a suggestion for those two.
Exactly. Tom said it was great meeting you both. Flight was fine, some bumps, but okay. Good. Sorry for the bumps, but glad it was okay.
Yeah, we had a lot of bumps.
And Tom says, I'm with you on West Coast time. Yeah, we were feeling a little bit rough. It was hard for us trying to figure out when to stream and get everything, all the videos done and everything, and still squeeze in lunch and
Dinner,
thank you, dinner, and being from a different time zone, it was a bit rough for us. Still had a lot of fun though. But just feeling really exhausted still. Yeah, we went through a pretty big storm on our way home, and Robert got some good footage of lightning off the outside of the plane.
Waking up.
Yes, Bev says, so you're up at your usual 3 to 4 a.m. for walkabout, ... drive.
Yeah, right. Yeah, up at what, 3:45?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. It's going to be a total of about a 4-hour drive. We left a little bit earlier than we normally would, Bev, just because we're having some ticketing challenges. And so we wanted to get there to make sure we're able to deal with them. Thought about driving down here last night.
We did.
Getting a hotel, so we were close, but we opted to save those funds.
Yes, we got on we're driving down the Florida Turnpike. Been on this road many, many times. Not once have we seen any wildlife. So this morning we've seen two sets of deer, 2 sets of pigs, and a bunch of birds.
Some of those big storky looking like birds that are hanging like a couple feet off the highway. Guys, what are you doing? Sorry for the bumps, y'all.
Tom says this cruise is 14 days, right?
Correct.
It's a back-to-back, 2 7-day cruises. And Bev says, wow. Yeah, we're getting on the MSC Seascape. So we'll be doing an Eastern and a Western Caribbean, and we're not sure which comes first, the Eastern or the Western, but we've decided we really don't care. We're happy either way. Thank you all for the thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. About 25 minutes ago. The sun was peeking out from behind the clouds.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Really beautiful.
We just happened to be on a stretch of the road where the camera was able to catch it. It's perfect.
Right?
Could not have timed that better.
No, we couldn't.
If we tried.
That was perfect.
See ya. Palm trees.
Palm trees.
Palm trees. Lots of them.
All different varieties too.
Yeah. What are they building over here?
Oh, I don't know. There's some kind of construction going on over there on the left-hand side. It's pretty big.
Multi-level structure. Oh, sorry for the bumps, everybody. Enjoy this. I do, from a drive standpoint. It's a nice drive. The turnpike, the Florida Turnpike's not all that congested during most of the trip, so you're just able to put it on cruise control and do your thing.
Yeah, that is true until we get to around Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Then it starts getting a little congested.
Yeah.
out and you made that comment, I was like, that's not Arnold.
Yes, I know it's not Arnold. I don't know his name, but
I don't know his name either. But I think you're right. Hewitt sounds familiar for some reason. Maybe, I don't know. Hit my email this morning.
yep.
Yeah, I think we got ours yesterday.
How was your debarkation process, Tom? Which, by the way, for those joining us, we will have our live show tonight from the ship, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But we figured we'd bring you along the way for the drive to the port. It's about a 4-hour total drive for us. That's really when the adventure began, right?
Exactly. Balcony cam, except it's highway cam.
Right.
True. Tom said, I followed the rules on disembarkation almost to the end. Just made it to the airport. On time. Wow.
Well, I hope you follow the rules.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about debarking the ship, the Firenze, on our live stream tonight. Yeah, we had a connecting flight, so our second flight, we we were almost jogging, I would say, to make it to the next gate.
It was a brisk walk.
It was a brisk walk. Thankfully, I had enough time to go into the ladies' room before we got on board. It was about a 4-hour flight, the second leg.
Something like that.
Yeah, the first leg was about 30 minutes or so, 40 minutes.
Yeah, LA to Vegas is great. Thursday to Thursday.
Right? It is. Well, I suppose that's why we were the only ship in each of the ports.
Maybe. Macrina thought we were going to have, there's a couple other ships that were going to be in all ports with us. She originally had said, but here's nobody. We had all those ports to ourselves. That was amazing.
That was really nice.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine any other ships in Cabo. It was already like so much going on. It's crazy.
I couldn't believe how many boats,
I know.
yachts,
Yeah.
fishing boats, any kind of boat you can imagine was out in the water. I just can't even imagine. I can't believe how many boats were out there.
Yeah.
That said, I know it begins for me when I leave the house because it's always multiple steps to get to the port.
Yeah.
Often includes planes, buses, cars. Haven't done train yet, LOL. Yeah, no, we haven't done a train to get to a cruise terminal either.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yeah, everything else.
We thought about doing Brightline. Thought about taking the train down south here today, but it just didn't make financial sense.
We seriously considered it.
Yeah, plus we have, I guess, 2 days. 1 day or 2 days, I can't remember, in between the cruises that we're doing. Because we're doing the back-to-back on the Seascape, but then getting on the Emerald Princess right after that. And so if we took the train, we'd have the Ubers back and forth to all the destinations. Then we'd have to take the train to Fort Lauderdale, again, Uber to a hotel. We have no way to get around to get food or whatever, right? So, plus, if I remember correctly, when we were looking at it, was like $400 or $500 or something.
I believe it was like 500.
Yeah, it just didn't make sense. So we drove.
Yeah. Yes, we did. Well, you're driving now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm co-piloting.
I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah.
Tom said, Lisa, I missed your question. I was just asking if you were back at work today or if you had the weekend off and start back on Monday. Just curious. Because if you're off, it's still way earlier than I'd want to be up.
Right?
Says work emails, that is. Back on Monday, he refuses to. Oh, wait. I guess, hang on. I'm totally out of context. Back on Monday, I refuse to view emails. Work emails, that is. Yeah, it helps if you read the comments in order.
Yes.
Yeah, we were talking a couple hours ago with Charlene, and I was thinking, wow, that's way earlier than I would want to be up. Especially on a Saturday if I didn't have to go to work.
Yeah, the only time I enjoy getting up early is to go to a cruise ship.
That's right.
Jeez. This is the part of the stretch on the Florida Turnpike where we're paralleling 95. 95 is only,
100 feet.
100 feet to the left of us. Are going to be outside this early for the new cruise. They're still dealing with we're going to get there sometime between 8:45 and 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't know. This is the earliest we've ever gotten there, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what time they show up.
I mean, they're there, but they're helping people get off the ship. We've mentioned a couple times we're getting down there a little bit early because we have some ticketing challenges. Challenges we don't have any.
Yeah.
So,
for whatever reason, we couldn't print our tickets.
don't know what kind of runaround we're going to get. Turnpike, the less stress way. The less stress way.
Less stress way.
Right?
Less stress way.
Gardens.
Oh, beach gardens. Getting close.
Yeah. And close to exit 202. Or 102. It's the exit for our building. Times that I have to come down here for that.
For what?
The building. That commercial structure we built.
Oh, okay.
Still about 80 miles to our final destination, which is the port of Miami.
Woohoo!
The MSC Seascape.
For 14 days. On the eastern, western Caribbean cruise.
We've gotten so spoiled with the longer cruises.
We have.
Even 7 days doesn't seem like enough.
I know. I agree.
Never mind 3 and 4 day. We've done several transatlantics over the past 12 months, and they're 11, 12, 13 days, 14. We were on a 15-day one.
We were.
Wasn't one of it a 15-day?
One of them was 15.
Just, man, love it.
Yeah. And 7 days even seems short now. Beach Gardens.
Yeah, it's all right. Really? You're going to get in front of me and put on your brakes. People.
Tom said, have a smooth and easy embarkation. Off to do Saturday errands. Look forward to the live tonight. Thanks, Tom. Sounds good, and we'll see you tonight.
Speaking of rain,
Right?
a couple drops.
Yeah.
Florida mountain.
Big bumps.
Right? It's like water coming out of that one little cloud.
Yeah, I think it is. It's bad you still have the bug splat.
I know. Didn't rain hard enough. So yesterday we're back at the RV. Check the weather forecast. Rain chance 5%, which for Florida is really nothing. So at the awning out in the RV. And Lisa mentioned it a few minutes ago. We decided to take a nap. Alright, so I lay down. Sure enough, 6-7 minutes into laying down, it starts raining. And it was
Pounding rain.
it was big drops. I mean, it sounded like it was hail. Of course, again, I got the awning out, so I had to put the awning in. And literally 5% chance. And this storm literally just blew up on top of us.
It did.
It was there for like 30 minutes. And then it was like the only rain anywhere. We just happened to be in that 5% area.
Maybe you should hit the white fluid a little bit, see if the bugs
Nah.
will go away.
I'll
No.
try, but
Oh yeah, it doesn't even hit it.
no.
Totally goes right over the top of the truck.
Yep.
Miami, 66 miles.
That's a big plane coming in. You all see that?
Yeah, you can't. It looks like a cloud. cloud though in the video. It's almost center screen. Yeah, because it's gray.
It's a UPS plane.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in that big cloud to the left. Yeah, it sure is. How funny that it blended in like that.
West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach. Charlene says, I see it. It's camouflaged in those clouds. It's just about the same color.
Yeah, it was. First I thought it was a military aircraft because it was sort of all gray. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, but it wasn't gray. It was a cloud.
Yeah.
Still getting raindrops.
Right?
Funny, isn't it? took me by surprise. Improvements aren't smoother.
No. Well, this is old road. This is not
this is new. It's all new. Look at the barricades.
So it's got to be temporary then.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll put a final coat on it. Once they're done.
Right. Enjoy your cruise and thank you for what you do. Heading to Lake Erie for a hike.
Oh,
nice. Don't think we'll see any cruise ships. No, probably not. But you know, we'll be on live tonight, and so you can see ours.
Yeah. Or if you come back to this stream later, it'll be obviously done, but you can see the cruise ships that are in the port as we pull in.
Oh, that's true. That is true. All right, well, enjoy your hike and do a little sightseeing. Lake Erie was pretty. We went there, when was it, during the summer?
Yeah, last summer.
Last summer. We went there last summer for a little bit. So enjoy your hike, and maybe we'll see you this evening, okay? Have fun, and thank you for hanging out with us this morning.
We still got about 60 miles to go.
Good morning, Larry. Larry says, have fun.
Hey, buddy, we're just about to go by you.
Yeah, we are. We were so close to you.
Mile marker 87, Turnpike.
Says stop in, only 20 miles away.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Cheryl goes in tomorrow, right, Larry?
live through you. Aw. Well, we are going to show you as much as we possibly can.
Yep. We've been trying to get access to the yacht club, but no response.
Right. Larry said Monday, 5 a.m., I'll call you.
Okay, thank you.
And Amy said thank you. You are very welcome, and thank you for hanging out with us.
great day. We'll see you tonight.
Yes, ma'am. Have fun.
I love the trees and bushes over there.
I know. I always thought the Ficus hedge was so pretty.
Yeah. Y'all look at the right side of the screen, y'all.
Yep. Not sure. Well, it's gone now.
Sorry about that, everybody. Just a dead spot there on the turnpike for a cell signal.
Oh, we're back. It's a beautiful flag.
We're at flagpole though.
It is. It's really thick. It's like
Yeah. jumping on the MSC Seascape for a back-to-back, which will be 14 days. We'll have our live show every night from the ship. Wi-Fi permitted, of course. Larry, if you're still there, we're waving at you. Place right now.
Yes, we are.
Ropey looking trees here.
Me too.
The trunks all look like they're just little ropes.
Yeah. I think they were braided when they were younger. I think.
Watching, if you look to the left, a big mountain over there, if you will, the green, actually it's a dump, nothing but trash, covered up with dirt and grass.
Amy Radar, good morning. Thank you for joining us. We are on our way to Miami. We will be boarding the MSC Seascape today. So we are heading toward Port Miami.
Did you see that cone just sitting in the middle of the road back there?
I didn't notice it.
It's just sitting there.
I didn't even see it.
All right, sir. Pick a speed.
I know, right?
Either faster than me or slower than me.
He just wants to ride next to you and keep you from moving over.
I know, right?
Yep, here he comes.
Nope, he's not.
Amy Radar says, awesome, 19 days to Sky Princess. First
Awesome.
overseas flight. Wow. Very nice. So where are you going to be boarding the Sky Princess?
My favorite overseas flight I've ever taken. I think I was on my way to Bahrain. I don't remember. But they put me business class. And it was the only time that I flew on a 747. And the business class was up in the bubble. And I was literally in the first seat. And there was only a couple of people up there. It was a really unique experience.
So Amy Radar is heading to Southampton.
Ah,
Very nice.
nice.
Yeah.
So you flying into Gatwick or Heathrow?
And Gina Maxwell says, good morning.
Good morning, Gina. Welcome to the drive.
We are on our way to Miami. Mamie says, we are on an A380.
Oh, wow, the big one.
And she's going to Heathrow.
Nice.
An A380, wow.
Not very many of them left flying these days.
Nice. Oh, she's so scary.
What's scary? Your overseas flight?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, no. The flights are typically very smooth, nice and easy. Other than the length of time, all my favorite flights have been overseas flights.
And she says yes, overseas flight. Yeah, all of the times that I've flown overseas, it has been very smooth. Yeah, all the turbulence I've experienced has just been over the States. She says, never flown over the ocean. Bev says, long but not scary. See, yeah, we agree. It is definitely a long flight.
Yeah.
But yeah, all of the flights that I've had overseas have been very smooth.
Oh yeah.
Don't know why the skies over the States are so bumpy.
That jet stream, winds going over the land masses and stuff.
Yes, it does. So Bet is asking, Mamie, is it a night flight? Gina says, best thing about flying overseas is you can sleep on your way there. That is the
Yep.
truth.
Yeah.
So if you have a little eye mask, bring that. Cover your eyes.
Sometimes they provide them,
Yes, sometimes they do.
depending on the airline.
Mamie says to Bev, half and half. So half night, half day, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's inevitable one way or the other because of the time change. It's 6 hours difference.
That's true.
Even if you left here at like crack of dawn, 7 o'clock in the morning, if you're East Coast, 1 o'clock there, by the time you get there, it's going to be nighttime. Other thing nice about overseas flights, you actually still get food.
Oh, that's true too.
Yeah, they feed you. Usually 2 meals.
Mamie Radar says, leave in the evening while the sun's still out. Get to LHR 10 a.m. the next day.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be able to get some good rest.
Oh yeah. Just about in Fort Lauderdale. So that hard rock guitar looking hotel is coming up.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
It's kind of a neat thing to see.
It is.
Actually, see it. Just over the...
Oh, just beyond
Yeah.
the bridge, the overpass.
So it's going to be on the left-hand side of the screen, everybody. We're still a few minutes away from it, but I saw it peeking up.
Is Heathrow where we flew into?
Yep.
That's what I was thinking, and then we...
Had a call. One time we rented a car and drove around because we were doing RV reviews and stuff too.
That's right.
The other time we
That was with the celebration.
had a transport,
Venezia.
chartered a car or whatever it was.
That's right.
Billy Boy's Barbecue.
like a couple of ship logos, icons. Good morning. How are you today? We are on our way to Miami to get on board the MSC Seashore. Seascape. Sorry, I always get confused. And just up ahead to the left, you can start to see that Hard Rock. Oh, and an airplane flying overhead as well. But that Hard Rock Hotel looks like a guitar. Says to Mr. Cruiser Fever, may the 4th be with you. I like it.
I'll turn the camera a little bit to the...
Yeah, turn the...
Oh yeah, the mirror.
Mirror. Alright. And there, just about center screen, is that Hard Rock Hotel that looks like the guitar.
So unusual.
It is. That is some really clever architecture there. Says cool. Maybe radar says that is cool.
At nighttime, there's lights at the top that shine straight up, so it looks like the neck of a guitar.
Yeah. Brilliant architecture for sure. Said that would be cool if you guys could do Carnival Mardi Gras out of Port Canaveral.
One day. It's on the list.
Yes, it is.
It's the only XL class ship we haven't been on yet.
Right.
Football fans that are watching, on the right hand side coming up will be where the Dolphins play. I don't know what the stadium's called these days.
I'm not sure what they call it anymore either.
Something like, last time I remember it was Hard Rock.
Was it Hard Rock?
Yeah, Hard Rock Stadium.
Yeah, all these stadiums, they change their names so often anymore. I can't keep up with them all. Mr. Cruiser Fever says, do you guys like the XL class of Carnival?
We do.
Yes, we do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the way that they are laid out, you don't feel like there's as many people on board as there are. Everything is kind of spread out, but it's it's also easily accessible. Just the flow of it makes sense.
Oh, I see the stadium.
You see the stadium?
See the spires sticking
yeah,
up.
I see the spires over the, off in the distance.
All that was part of renovation to add a roof. Never used to have a roof. It was completely open air. But some years back, they did a huge upgrade to it.
And Mr. Cruiser Fever said thanks. You're very welcome. And Mr. Cruiser Fever says the stadium is Hard Rock. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that information. I can't keep up with them anymore. The stadiums and the arenas are all changing names all the time. Gina says the stadium name has not changed. So it's been Hard Rock for a while, I guess.
Not being from around here, the times that we do come down here, we just don't pay a ton of attention to it.
No.
This over here now, so you can see the stadium.
Lori A. Good morning, guys. Pretty weather for you guys. Good morning, Lori. Yes, it is. It's supposed to be mostly cloudy until around 2 o'clock, and then the sun starts coming out, in Miami at least, not for the drive, and then it'll be sunny. Mr. Cruiser Fever says the original name was Joe Robbie Stadium.
Yes,
That's what I was
thank you.
thinking it was, Joe Robbie. Thank you for that information.
Stay in the left 3 lanes.
There's some buildings here now that never used to be there, making it a little bit harder to see. I'm sure you guys are going to get to see it now.
I don't think we can see it. It is literally to the right, and I'm not sure that the screen is going to pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're not going to see it.
No. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 2 miles, take the exit to merge onto I-95 towards US 441.
Yeah, you can barely see it.
Oh, they've got a
Oh, wow.
racetrack down there. I don't remember that at all.
Oh, it's they got to be doing like a Grand Prix.
Yeah.
And our time on the turnpike is rapidly coming to an end.
Lori says we've been avoiding tornadoes all week in Oklahoma. What time are you supposed to be there? Oh, you stay safe. My goodness.
Around 9. Just not very, we're not far. We're about 15 miles away. A lot of it's going to depend on the traffic on 95 and getting into the port. We've had times where we've pulled right into the port. We've had times where we've been stuck in traffic for an hour. We're arriving a bit earlier than we should because we're having some ticketing challenges, or ticket challenges, whatever you want to say. So
We wanted to make sure we allowed plenty of time to get that taken care of so we can get on board.
Yes, it's race traffic May 3rd to May 5th.
Use the middle 2 lanes to take the exit to merge onto I-95 towards US 441.
Mr. Cruiser Fever said the Miami Hurricanes use the Hard Rock Stadium.
They used to have, what was it, the Orange Bowl or whatever, but they leveled that some years ago.
Take the exit, then keep left to merge onto I-95 towards US 441. Use the left 2 lanes to keep left to merge onto I-95 towards US 441. Keep left.
And the first bit of traffic. All right, I gotta turn the AC back on now.
Yeah, it's getting warm.
Yep.
Lori says, in 2025, are we going out of Miami on the horizon?
Yes.
Ma'am, we are.
We are.
Going for that Southern Caribbean cruise. I'm so excited.
I should have gotten in the other lane. This is always a congested area. Doesn't matter unless it's the middle of the night. It's the only time it's not congested. Any other time it's a bottleneck. You got the traffic exiting the turnpike to get on 95. Then there's another road dumping in here as well. It backs up. And it's a Saturday.
Mr. Cruiser Fever said, where was the Orange Bowl is now home of the Florida Marlins baseball stadium? So where the Orange Bowl was. /is.
Well, it's where the Marlins play now. They level it,
gotcha.
put up a baseball stadium.
And Mamie Radar says, I'm anxious to see how you like princess medallions on the Emerald Princess.
Yeah, that's another fun thing. We pre-ordered our medallion. They didn't show up.
Like 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
6 or 7 weeks ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 months. Lori says, what are your suggestions if we fly in from Oklahoma on where to stay the day before to get to the port easily the next morning? And would you suggest Uber to get there? Never been to Miami.
So, I don't have a specific recommendation because there are a tremendous amount of hotels. But if you want to access the port easily, without having to do an Uber, a lot of the hotels that are fairly close to the port typically will have like a port shuttle, right? So when you're doing research, look for a hotel that has that option for you. However, what does suck is all those hotels that are close are also a little on the expensive side. The easiest thing, I guess, if the hotels close don't do a port shuttle, would be to stay in a hotel that's close to the airport, because the airport's not that far from the port. We'll look into it and see if we can find something. We looked because we were potentially going to come spend the night down here last night, but everything we found that was like $300-ish bucks. There you go. There you go. You can go. Here we go. Good job. In the little blue Subaru.
What is that little bag hanging from the back of that little blue
It's not a
Subaru?
bag. It's a little Hello Kitty, I think.
Is that what
Yeah.
it is? Yeah, I think you're right. It is Hello Kitty.
Which is just a little strange, but you know, whatever.
Right. Lori says, yeah, that's what I heard, was that it could be expensive. Thank you
Yeah.
for the info.
Yeah, everything we found was like $250, $300, somewhere in that neighborhood. I mean, there are hotels further away that cost less, but the further away you stay, the more expensive the transfer might be, the Uber or taxi or whatever. So it's sometimes it's better to pay for the more expensive hotel and all but be in the port, and so the Uber or transfer or taxi or whatever you want to call it will be far, far less. Really? Okay, come on.
Use the left 2 lanes to keep left to merge onto I-95 South.
Thank you, Jeeves. Well, we ain't merging anywhere.
Not at the moment.
This is also why we leave a little bit early. If we're going to drive down here day of cruise, you just don't know what the traffic is going to be. It's always sucky. That I can say. It's just the degrees of suck. How deep are we going in the suck factor?
Lori said, is this the back-to-back you guys are going on?
Yes, it is.
Yes, we're doing 2 7-day itineraries, 1 Eastern Caribbean, 1 Western Caribbean, so total 14 days on the MSC Seascape.
Seascape.
I always want to say seashore for some reason. And then pretty much right after we get off of that, we'll be on the Emerald Princess for Southern Caribbean.
10 days on that one.
Yes.
Love it.
Me too.
I think with all the road improvements they've done down here, they would have fixed this a long time ago. This has been like this for decades. In the 20 plus years I've been driving down here, not once have I ever gotten through this area without traffic. But they seem to be doing some construction now, so maybe they figured something out.
Right. Lori said, wow, how exciting. You guys are cruising so much. This is awesome.
Yeah, well, as soon as we're done with the Emerald Princess,
It's back to work.
yeah, it's going to be another 4 or 5 months before we're able to take another one. That's if we have a rest of our year is good.
Right. And then Mr. Cruiser Fever said, imagine if they had a big event in Miami. It would be more traffic, like the Orlando area.
Well, that's the interesting thing. There are always big events in Miami. Heck, there was some kind of race going on at the stadium. Now, of course, not in Miami. Really? Really? I need my button.
Where's that siren coming from?
I have no idea. Not behind me. Rude.
Right.
Use the left lane to keep left onto I-95 South.
Oh yeah, this is where GPS is continually trying to put us into the express lanes.
Keep left. In 8.3 miles, take exit 2D on the left to merge onto I-395 east towards Waterbury.
2D
2D.
on the left.
Amy Radar says there's always at least one. Mr. Cruiser Fever is talking to Lori. Sorry, Lori. Yeah, maybe Radar, that one almost ran himself into the barrels.
Yeah.
Trying to get around us. Get in front of us, I guess I should say. Robert Williams moving in storage. Lori says, we're taking our grandkids to walk around at a car and coffee event this morning, so you guys be safe. When do you think you will go live again after this so I can tune in?
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep, we will be on live tonight, so we'll be talking about disembarking from the Carnival Firenze and embarking on the MSC Seascape.
Along with our ticketing challenges.
Along with our ticketing challenges. Lori said, no, I had the typos, LOL. Oh, that was to Mr. Cruiser Fever. I can't get by, Lori, without spell check trying to change things on me. Turning my sentences into completely meaning something else. Well, have fun with the grandkids.
Dude.
Have fun with the grandkids, and we will hopefully see you this evening.
The blue car in front of us about clipped all the pylons.
I saw. He's about to do it again, I think.
Yeah.
Well, it's his paint job.
Yeah,
Of course, he probably will knock those things off, which will hit us.
that's correct.
Lori says, LOL, yes, my phone constantly does that. Haha. Love you guys. Thank you, Lisa. Love you too, Lori. And you're welcome. Whatever you're thanking me for.
This is Saturday traffic in Miami. Imagine what it's like rush hour on a weekday.
Right.
Yep, summer.
Super Mario Land, Harry Potter,
Yep.
and
Monsters.
Land,
Yep.
and some other in Orlando area.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I watch all the updates, Mr. Cruiseweaver. I'm dialed in. Progress on it, it's amazing.
You guys can see downtown Miami up ahead on the left. Yeah, construction is coming along nicely on Epic Universe.
Three miles to the exit. Turbo biome.
Right. Mr. Cruiser said Universal Orlando Epic Universe is beating Disney World out of the park. Well, you know, Universal's been growing.
Take exit 2D on the left to merge onto I-395 east towards Port Miami.
You know, they added Volcano Bay and now this Epic Universe, and Disney hasn't done anything for a while.
Well, Star Wars, they've done a few things,
Yeah.
but not from adding a theme park.
Yeah.
Because they've got Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Studios, and Animal Kingdom.
Plus all the water parks.
Yeah.
But, I mean, none of that's new. They've had those for a long time.
Yeah.
And downtown Miami to the left.
Boy, this guy is just...
He can't make up his mind what he wants to do. Speeds up and slows down.
Well, I'm talking about more about clipping the...
And, yeah, with the pylons, yeah. Cruiser Fever said only thing they had recently opened is Tron at Magic Kingdom and Guardians Ride at Epcot.
Use the right lane to take the exit onto Northeast 2nd Avenue.
Oh, wait a minute.
Do you want to go through the tunnel?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Sheesh, I can't even see the lines.
Nope.
Take the exit, then turn right onto Northeast 2nd Avenue towards Bayfront.
Nope.
At the lights, use the right lane to turn onto Northeast 2nd
We're gonna go in a tunnel, so we may actually lose you for a minute, guys.
Use the left 2 lanes to exit left towards Port Miami and State Route 887.
Oh look,
Hugh Hendricks.
there you go.
Oh yeah, there's all the cruise ships. Can you see them all? Let's see. Hugh Hendricks says, I talked back to my GPS as well. Love it. And welcome you. I don't recognize your name. So you must be new to the stream. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. So we've got Royal Carnival. Is that...
Is that the icon up there? I think that's the icon all the way up there on the front.
Is that MSC Next?
Exit
The
left.
icon? I think you might be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ships.
In about 1 mile, keep left.
All right,
towards
if we lose you in the tunnel, we'll hit reconnect. Don't go anywhere.
Maybe Radar says, ooh, Mr. Cruiser Fever says, wow, a lot of road work.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Radar says, how cool is that ship view, right?
We're literally going under the channel right now. Up in our head out the tunnel.
Right?
We're now on the island.
For a minute there, we were going to get all the way through the tunnel with you guys.
I don't know what terminal we're supposed to go to.
Oop, I don't know either. And now the ships are on the left.
Actually, I think we're supposed to go back. Cruise terminal says this way. Last time they pushed us
Alright.
down there.
Right. They've been doing a lot of construction in this, so let's see. MSC Seascape straight ahead.
That's it right there.
Yeah. The Seascape is just to our left on the other side of that parking garage. I think this might be where we need to go.
I don't know.
We got to circle around. I guess we're circling around. Because I really didn't see any signs.
No. It's all right.
We got time.
But take a good look at the icon.
Yeah, true.
Oh, this was a bad idea.
Yeah, this was a bad idea. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Figures we lost you right when we got up to the icon.
Shoot. Well, we're stuck now, everybody.
Yep, we sure are.
I don't know if the ship's pretty or pretty ugly. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've lost my connection. my screen is frozen, so if you guys are sending me messages, I got nothing right now.
Why don't you end it and get back on it, maybe?
Okay. All right.
Crappy thing is, we just don't need to be here.
Exactly.
And I don't know how to do a U-turn to get away from here. Because we don't need the terminal. We're not picking up. We're not dropping off. We need a pass-through. And I'm not going to say anything that, this is bad traffic, because we should have turned down there a little bit. And there wasn't really a sign for us. It said MSC this way, but right when we got to where we needed to be, there would have been nicer if there was just another sign there.
Exactly.
We just need to circle back out of this.
Let's see. Bev said, anytime I've been in Miami, the skyline has been full of construction cranes. And then Mr. Cruiser Fever said, icon of the sea is, and then nothing but dollar signs as far as I can see.
Yeah.
Mamie Radar says, it's good training for group cruise next year.
Right. Of course, the group cruise won't be on MSC. It's going to be on Carnival. But with this port with so many ships, the way the roads are designed and the signage, and I think that was something we talked about before when we came down here, is that the signage is just not good enough.
Oh my goodness.
You don't have to back up, buddy. You just need to stop going forward.
Right.
So for those wanting to go on Icon, this is what it looks like down here at this end. 7,000+ people trying to get off, and probably at least 1,000 showing up to get on at this hour. And all the transports and buses and it ain't like I'm tiny either, in my big old dually.
Right. As Macrina would say, Robert's got a big old butt. Oh yeah?
Yep.
Talk about the dually, y'all.
I don't know what lane I need here. This
No.
is crazy.
Well, I am at 20% battery.
Here. You'll be charged by the time we get done.
You might be right.
I think this other lane.
frozen again. Oh, but I do have some texts coming in. Desiree, good morning, Desiree. She says, good morning, cruise friends. Mamie Radar's got a laughing, crying face going on. And Mr. Cruiser Fever said they should have made port roads better and better organized. Yeah. Well, it is under construction, so I'm gonna hope that it's gonna get better.
Well, we're someplace we shouldn't be to begin with.
That is true.
We're all the way at the very end of the port. This is where the icon was. Our issue was there really, unless we missed it, there was an original sign that said MSC go this way, so we went this way. And then as we got closer, there wasn't another one that said turn now. So we kept on going. And the rest of the port, not this area, but the rest of the port, every so often, there's sort of a turnaround. So if you miss where you're supposed to go, you just hit the next turnaround and turn around and go back. Well, there is no turnaround. We're literally
So we're stuck.
stuck here in this traffic of people trying to get to and get off of the icon. So, I mean, yeah, traffic sucks, but the icon, it holds what, 7,700 people? So you got 7,700 people at various stages of leaving, and the next 7,700 in various stages of arriving. Obviously, it's 9 o'clock here, so probably only a few people arriving at this hour, but nevertheless, there's going to be traffic. There are just no ways around that.
There's people coming in to get on the ship, but there's also people coming in to pick up some people getting off the ship.
Correct.
So,
but at the other end, where we first came on, traffic looked pretty light, at least for what I could see where we were. But we're early enough that, this doesn't, I hate sitting in traffic, but it doesn't bother me. I'm not freaking out because we're going to miss the boat.
Now that is one port I don't suggest trying to take a city bus to or from. We took one about 18 years ago, not easy and not again.
I'm not even sure city buses come down here anymore.
Yeah.
They could, I don't know, but
I don't believe they do. There are, charter buses and like transportation. You arrange for transfers and they come in on buses, but yeah, I don't think you can just, pick up a bus that says take me downtown or take me here or take me there. You got to have it prearranged, I believe.
There is public transportation. It just, I don't
But
think...
yeah, there's taxis and...
Well, but even
Uber
buses,
and-
they've got public transportation. I just don't think it comes to the port.
Well, that was what I was referring to. You can't just get one here.
All right, so what are we now doing?
We're going to continue driving, go back where we should have.
Well,
Turned,
there's
I think.
the furthest left area, which is where all the vans and buses go. We obviously don't want to go there. We're not a bus, we're not a van. I think we actually need this other lane where the rest of these people are.
The lane we just got out of.
We're just gonna continue this way and
Mr.
see what
Cruz-
happens.
Mr. Cruiser Fever says, wait till the Star of the Seas comes out of Port Canaveral at Royal Caribbean Terminal.
Port Canaveral's great
Yeah.
from a traffic flow standpoint.
Yeah, it really is. Because each terminal will
The crappiest part about cruising on a large passengers, said people. if there truly is a fix, right, is you would really have to shut it all down for really an extended period of time to rip everything up and rebuild it to make it work. But that's not what happens, right? An old terminal is demolished and a new one is built. And it just, everything gets compounded every time that happens.
Like you said, especially here, because there's one road in and one road out. And they all circle past all of the terminals.
There we go. We'll just beep and let them out. See, we're courteous people.
Right.
All right, so we do not want to exit the terminal or the
Exit
port.
Port. I'll say exit port.
Are you going to drive, Mr. Tacky? Or are you just going to coast?
He's just gonna coast.
We definitely want his lane.
Yeah, because we do not want to exit the port.
No. Of course, I don't think I'd miss our turn
Oh.
this time. Oh, this blows. No, you gotta be kidding me. It says 2 terminals. Okay. Well, you're all getting the full tour.
Right.
Oops. Can I have that sound bar?
Mm-hmm.
Really hungry.
Do you need me to open it?
Yeah, please. Go, 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 go. All right. Now what do we do?
Let's turn when we see the MSC ship this time.
Well, we're in a different area.
Oh. That takes us to the same, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Gina says they do not make it easy to get to the section of the port you need. Well,
Yeah, it's a little confusing.
it is a little bit confusing.
But it's not bad. Just always leave yourself extra time, guys.
Yep.
Pack your patience. Really, you know, I mean, there's a sign right here.
Oh, okay.
Terminal A, I take the flyover. MSC's in Terminal C.
Got it. Yeah, I didn't see that on the other entrance where we came in
No.
initially. And I see, it looks like Terminal C is at the head.
Uh-huh. It's right after this parking lot.
Yes. is fun here too, because these guys are trying to come over. We need to get over there.
Nope. We stay here, in this lane here. Or is it this? I think it's this.
Yes, Terminal C. Woohoo!
Of course, we should have come from that way.
But
That's all right.
But it was roped off, so we couldn't.
No, it wasn't. It was another. If I stayed to the far right.
This guy's like pointing all different directions and nobody knows who he's talking to.
Billy, want my big button here?
He wants your big button here. Nice job.
Does he not realize my big butt is like this ship?
But you did it. Nice job.
Of course I did. I know how to drive my big butt around.
All right.
All right, we'll be right back.
All righty. All right.
I'll call you. All right, everyone. So we're here. So I'm going to end the stream. I got to figure out how to park this thing. So thank you all for being with us. We will see you tonight at 9 o'clock.